Hello everybody. Trying to wake up at 7 a.m. So need to warm up my voice a little bit. But I'm ready with my invisible gun. My invisible gun is really good. So you can see straight through it, and it makes my hand go away and appear. Hand go away and appear. Yeah. Love this thing. Good stuff. How you guys doing? Again, trying to warm up my voice. I'm going to be starting off really soon. Can't wait. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to see if I can tell some of my public what's going on. Alright. Almost time. Almost time. Can't wait, guys. The whole Splatoon world is waiting. We're waiting for our stuff. Let's see what this looks like. Like I said earlier, I think that we're going to possibly see another test fire. This is what I've been predicting. People at E3 said...
Oh, hi there.
Oh, here we go.
The Squid Research Lab have returned
Let's
to
watch
present
and
our
listen.
latest findings. So, buckle up and keep your tentacles inside the vehicle at all times. It's been 2 years since that fateful day when the Inkling squid species hooked me with its amazing abilities. To shoot ink in humanoid form and to swim through ink in squid form.
This is the first map they showed off.
Goopy depths, a radical squid culture has emerged. Inklings have developed a taste for combat and competition, not to mention fashion. The ceremonial turf war is one such
90s
sport,
fashion.
in which 2 squid squads of 4 face off to see which team can cover the most turf with ink. This popular tradition isn't
Squid
going
squads
anywhere,
of 4.
which remains as popular as ranked battle, where the very best teams and players compete online to achieve a higher rank and ultimate bragging rights.
Indeed. I guess bragging
Here in
rights.
Inkopolis Square, Inklings prepare for ritualistic face splatting by equipping gear and weaponry. But it's not all
Face
doom and
splatting.
gloom. All squid gear is designed for both function and fashion. In fact, everything about Inkopolis lends to its reputation as the foremost happening place in the world. As you can see,
The most happening place.
communal aspects of Inkling society are greatly valued, but so is individual expression. Nice shoes. Like other cephalopods, Inklings can even choose their skin and eye color. But unlike
More eye
regular
color
squids,
options,
they
hair
have
color
custom
options.
hairstyles and leg wear too.
Okay, leg wear options.
The various clothing and
You
shoes
get yoga
squids are
pants.
wearing is actually called gear and has important
Just
roles in these battles too.
Thanks.
Both looking good and good abilities are needed to be fashionable. Let's take a look at some gear. It takes more than style to win a turf war. Luckily, the Galleria, over on the left, houses a row of popular gear and weapon shops. Each item you acquire here has one or more abilities that should prove effective in battle. So, let's take a look inside, shall we?
The town looks really nice. They're doing a good job with it.
This is
The
the
other one-
headwear shop. Headspace.
Flow.
Got fashion on the brain? So does Flow.
Interesting.
From hats to glasses, this sea slug carries it all.
Huh. I dig it. I didn't think they'd be
Though I
showing
must
these
say,
characters.
She's a bit of an odd one.
And she also has a little buddy next to her.
Inklings like to think of her as their crazy old aunt. Ye Old Cloth Shop is a clothing boutique run by a jellyfish named Gelfonzo.
Gelfonzo.
Unlike most jellyfish, he can speak the Inkling language. But it's almost as if he learned to speak Inkling by reading ancient Inkling literature. His strange manner of speaking aside, the young
Yeah, you're right,
squids
it's
of
weird.
Inkopolis are crazy about his wares.
That's why he wears a bow tie.
Next
It's
up,
ancient.
the shoe shop, Shella Fresh.
That
They
guy's
have all kinds of
cool.
footwear here. Sneakers, sandals, boots, you name it. And might I add that Bisque is the least crabby spider crab I've
Bisque?
ever met.
Bisque.
He's got an air of experience, and he's a pretty chill guy to, well, to boot. Last but not least, let's hit up the weapon shop, Ammo Nights. You may recognize the horseshoe crab who runs the place. Sheldon has a gift for weapon design, and his uncanny ability to blather on about ink weaponry is second to none.
Yeah.
Now, I know what you're thinking. If only you could tune out his weapon dissertations with the press of a button. Well, now you can. Sheldon's really outdone himself. I can't wait to study these weapons in greater detail.
Did they mean that? I wonder what that means. I wonder if you could just,
To start,
you know,
weapons come in
kind of
sets
really
three.
skip past is what he says.
A main weapon, a sub-weapon, and a special weapon.
Yeah. Splashdown.
Let's
This is something they
examine some
added.
main
It used to be
weapons
Tentactech or Tenta
Your standard
missiles.
shooters are great for both splatting opponents and inking turf. There are many different
Yep.
types of shooters to choose from. Rollers are adept at inking turf quickly. And
Oh, they move now. Thank goodness.
They can steamroll opponents while rolling
Oh,
along the ground.
goodness.
Or they
That's
can
what I
free a
needed.
wall of ink to keep opponents
Just
at
practice
bay.
of moving targets.
Chargers are
That's really
long-range
cool.
weapons well suited for sniping distant foes. They have a long and narrow ink trajectory, which is ideal for creating ink lanes that your team can quickly
We can
sprint
finally
through.
shut up.
But they're generally pretty slow at inking
Hey,
turf.
Mad Mask.
Splatling cannons like
Oh,
charges.
yeah, shut up,
have to
Sheldon,
charge
indeed.
Before unleashing a torrent of ink. But what a torrent it is. They're slow though, and the long charging time leaves you vulnerable.
Vendors have new artwork in
Sloshers
Splatoon 2
may
right
be a
now.
rather unconventional weapon type, but there's no arguing with a full bucket of ink to the face. Blasters shoot out a ball of
I
ink
like-
that explodes on impact.
I like the
or in
new-
midair.
New
It's
practice
great for
area.
spotting
Looks good.
opponents hiding behind corners. Each weapon and weapon type has its strengths and weaknesses, so you may want to shop around before you settle down. In Splatoon 2, some of the weapons have extra functionality that was not present in the first game. Chargers now let you keep your charge while swimming around in ink.
If you don't have scope.
Rollers can be swung vertically to increase your range.
Right.
And the new dualies let you dodge roll.
Roll
You can see
instead of jump.
Some weapons open up some interesting maneuvers.
Mm-hmm.
But what good is R&D without the development part?
New weapons.
Introducing
Okay.
The Clash Blaster.
Flash
It has short
Blaster.
range, but its high firing rate and explosive tendencies keep the enemy at bay.
So, Rapid Luna Blaster?
Introducing
Flash Blaster.
Flings-a Roller. Its horizontal swings are fast, and though its vertical swings take longer, they fling ink further too. Believe it or not, the roller
Okay.
changes shape depending on how you swing
I
it.
kind of like that.
I wonder if shapeshifting has a special significance to Inklings. Introducing
I like
the
that.
Go-Tuber. This
Okay.
one is special. It holds a charge for an extremely long time. And as a result, you can move to a better location while powered up and unleash a mighty sneak attack. Ka-chow! Introducing the
That's
Devil
pretty
Dualies.
gnarly.
Even
I don't
for
like
Cear
chargers,
Abilities,
so just
these
saying.
things are incredibly light in
Just
weight.
not how I
You
play.
spend less time dodge rolling and more time winning.
Okay.
But what about sub-weapons?
What about
In
sub-weapons?
addition to spreading ink and attacking, sub-weapons provide other abilities that help with both defense and reconnaissance. Some are
Okay.
really making waves with Inklings. For instance, the Autobomb locates and hunts down
I like
enemies.
that. Kind of like the thing. I got kills with that. Well,
The
I was
Alien
playing against
Hawk
people who never played
Squads
Splatoon
can
before.
defend enemies, surrounding them in a harmful gas. And that's just the beginning. New sub-weapons are currently in development. A plethora of unexpected tactics are possible when you mix and match your weapon combinations.
Yeah.
So try them out and find what works for you.
They
now
kill each
for
other.
the all-new special weapons. And by all new, I do mean all of them are new. As veterans know,
Okay.
you have to cover
No
your
returning ones.
gauge or no special weapon for you. Additionally,
Yes.
when another player's special gauge is full, their UI icon will glow, giving you more information
Okay.
on which to act.
Ooh, nice.
Penta missiles
Oh,
lock onto
all in
enemies
one spot.
and
Oh,
fire
everyone's
multiple
favorite map.
projectiles.
Everyone's favorite map.
The ink
Should work.
enables you to fly through the air and launch explosive globs of
Hit or
ink
miss
at
on
the
this
enemy
one.
team. The Stingray fires high-pressured ink that can somehow shoot through walls.
So you can see enemies as silhouettes.
Splashdown clears out
Okay.
enemies by causing an ink explosion after
My
you
fave
dive
by
down to
far.
the ground from the air.
My fave by far.
The ink storm is always making it rain ink. The bomb launcher allows you to launch a barrage of bombs onto the battlefield.
So that's what the rush is now.
Ink armor
Bomb
increases the
launcher.
defense of all your allies for a set period of time, completely
That's
negating
cool.
damage from a single attack, no matter how strong. And finally, the
Defense
baller
boost?
puts you in a giant, explosive hamster ball that will roll you wherever you want, even up walls.
That's my fave. I lied.
Imagine
That's my
the
favorite.
possibilities afforded
That's my
by
favorite.
each of these special weapons.
That.
So far, we've examined Inkling
That's a favorite.
weapons and the
I want the
strengths and
baller.
weaknesses inherent
Need
in each of them.
Octobrush and Baller.
It's important to choose the right ones
Octobrush,
to take
Burst
to the
Bombs,
battle for
Baller.
the
That's what I want.
stage and mode you've selected. Speaking of modes, Turf War is just that, a battle for territory. No matter how many times you get splatted, if you ink the most turf, victory is yours. It really pays to cover up enemy ink. It not only adds to your coverage, it reduces their
Guy just jumped
and
right past him.
restricts their movement around the stage.
Oh, old Splatoon colors.
Inklings will do battle anywhere. City streets. A
Do we
sports
battle
club,
anywhere? Really?
An academy. A concert.
I like the stage. That looks
A
cool.
racetrack. And so on. Get
That one was
my
pretty
drift?
fun.
I certainly hope so, because these stages are riddled with hazards, such as this shipyard.
Oh!
Either use them to your advantage or get splatted.
Okay, they brought back.
It's
They
your
brought
move.
back a lot of ones that are good with Charger. It's almost like the creator of the game really likes Chargers.
In addition to Turf War, serious squids can experience the thrills of ranked battles.
Uh-huh.
There are 3 modes that rotate every 2 hours.
Okay.
Splat zones.
Every 2 hours.
Fight for control of the splat zones placed on the stage. The team that maintains
Nice.
control of them longest reigns supreme.
You notice they have a bar in the very center between the numbers.
Tower control.
Very center, like up there.
Fight for control of a tower that moves on rails when
Very
you're standing
center.
on it.
Oh, and that's the tower now.
Write it all
Now
the way
there's
to the goal
checkpoints.
in the other team's area to win.
I noticed the path of the tower is a lot shorter than it is in Splatoon 1. It's a lot shorter.
Rainmaker.
But the guy was killing it.
The team that carries the Rainmaker to the goal in the other team's area will be declared the winner. The Rainmaker itself
Yes.
is a weapon that can fire powerful charge shots. Pushing your team forward while protecting the Rainmaker is the key to victory.
It shoots like a CRB sort of.
As you win
Without
ranked
creating a
battles,
trail.
your rank will increase. This will result in being matched with players of a similar skill level in future ranked battles.
Right.
This time around, you'll have a
All
similar rank
ranks.
for each mode.
All mode gets different ranks.
Prove you can out
Whoa.
the competition, and you may even move up 2 or more ranks at a time.
That's awesome. Oh.
League battles
So if
allow
you
to
dominate,
form a team
that's
with
cool.
friends, fight alongside them, and battle your way to the top of the charts. You can enlist one other friend to form a pair and be matched with another pair, or connect with 3 friends to form a 4-squid team. League battles play out as ranked battles over a 2-hour period.
Connect
or
with
until the stage is
3
changed.
friends, okay.
Your score is based on your wins and losses
You
during
and
that
3 other
period.
friends.
If you play well, you can receive
Cool.
an in-game medal to commemorate your awesomeness.
Okay.
Now then.
Oh, I see. League
if
power,
it isn't
talking
merch,
about-
the sea urchin. Talk to this guy and take your gear from
Hey, merch.
fresh to freshest. Depending
Okay.
on the ability,
How you gonna be fresh?
you could reduce your ink consumption or move a bit faster. You see,
That's
gear
the hat I'm
has
wearing.
different kinds of abilities.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Some for headwear, some for clothing, and even shoes. Let's see, I have a number of trendy gear abilities listed here. First up, Thermal Ink. This ability allows you to track distant players that you've hit with your main weapon.
Awesome.
The Object Shredder ability increases damage dealt to all non-player targets.
That's cool. I would kind of like that as a brush.
Respawn time if you get splatted repeatedly without splatting anyone yourself. On the flip side,
Didn't really
Respawn
notice that much
Punisher
of a difference.
increases respawn time and the special gauge spawn penalty for you and any player who splats you.
Respawn penalty? Wow.
And the drop roller lets you tilt the left stick during the super jump to perform a forward or sideways roll when you land.
Nice. That is awesome. Cool.
Want to know what you're up against? Check out the other player's gear on the map screen. Gear abilities present many unique challenges, so it pays to study not only your gear, but the competitions
A lot of
as well.
stuff.
Remember, merch can add or remove gear abilities. Now, for the job everyone's been talking about.
Salmon
I have
run.
some new
It's pretty
information
fun.
that I'm happy to share. The job description says it's easy work with good pay. Work together as a team of 4 to splat salmonids and collect their power eggs. Apparently, this is the place that's hiring. Looks kind of shady if you ask me. They're not always hiring, though. They're only open when the salmonids are on the move.
Interesting.
Let's see. I pulled some strings and got a hold of this manual. It's all about salmonids, which I'm all about studying.
Okay.
It sure helped out back at the lab, especially when studying dangerous boss salmonids.
Scrapper mom.
The steel eels.
Steel eel.
These salmonids block your path with their long bodies and lay down ink wherever they go. Flyfish use jetpacks to hover while firing squid-seeking missiles. The steelhead. This behemoth fills bombs on its head
Righteous.
with toxic ink and then throws them at targets.
Back.
I'm afraid that's not all. Other undiscovered species of boss salmonids lurk in the depths.
Oof.
Science changes with the tide, and so too does the water level.
Oh. That's right.
Stay
Water
on
level
guard
stuff.
when fall hits. Salmonids will attack from all
Boom.
sides.
Yep. It's gone.
As night falls, ferocious salmonids will rush you with incredible speed.
So they speed up at night. Okay.
Indeed, it certainly is dangerous work. However, special rewards make it more than worth the trouble. Some items can only be earned in Salmon Run. They may open up new
Okay.
possibilities in battles, so why not give it a go? Next, I'll detail a new service in Splatoon 2 that will help you stay in touch with Inkopolis, even when you're not near your console.
Okay.
Say hello to SplatNet 2. A
SplatNet.
service that puts information such as stage schedules, gear, and stats at your fingertips.
Stages, all that stuff.
In SplatNet 2, you can view detailed results for your last 50 battles and get an
Cool.
in-depth look at the weapons and gear wielded by the players in those battles. You can also look at your win rates for specific modes and stages, helping you to analyze and improve your game. You can also view your lifetime inkage, a feature that shows you how much turf you've inked compared to real-world places. And for you gearheads out there, there's also a separate SplatNet shop that allows you to send gear to merch in Inkopolis Square. He'll keep it in the back for you.
King Flip Mesh. Keep showing this
SplatNet
app.
2 will be available to use via a smart device app called Nintendo Switch Online. The Nintendo Switch Online app allows you to invite other players who also have the game to join private battles, league
So
battles,
Nintendo Switch
Splatfest
Online.
battles, and communicate with those players using voice chat. When using voice chat, you'll automatically be split into your in-game teams, so you can talk specifically to teammates. Give it a go.
Cool. Okay. That's cool.
You seem pretty fresh, as Inklings say, so I feel you should be in the know. Check out this equip menu. Here you can set
We
the
don't have much more
control
time left. We have
sensitivity
like
separately for
6 more
TV
minutes,
and
or 8
handheld
more
mode.
minutes. A
And
sensitivity,
there's
nice.
also a handy sort feature.
Sort feature, okay. They said
Next
sword
on my
feature. I'm
list
like, what's
is
sword
amiibo
feature?
figures. You can save your control settings,
Okay.
gear, and weapon loadout. and
Pre-order them,
upgrade
by the
to
way,
any
of
Splatoon
course.
amiibo. Then you just tap that amiibo on any Nintendo Switch console to instantly use those
You know me.
settings. What's more, you can also get exclusive gear from amiibo, or strike a pose and snap a photo with them. Brand new Splatoon 2 series amiibo will be
Snap
available.
a photo of the random people.
And the original Splatoon series amiibo figures are compatible as well.
But what do they do?
Feeling artsy? If you submit your fresh drawings here, they might show up in battle stages and in Inkopolis Square. You can post to some of your social media sites too. Science truly
More
is
Splatoon art.
Squid's best friend.
Very cool.
Also, food. Inklings love to grab a bite at Krusty
Krusty
Sean's
Sean.
place. Munch down on this stuff, and you'll get more points and money from battles.
Huh. That's cool.
That reminds me. Here at the show, you can play locally with friends using their own Nintendo Switch consoles.
I
You
saw
even get to
this
pick any
this
mode or
room,
stage you
this
want.
little screen at E3.
Most players at the show
couldn't
will
read it,
likely
but now
use
I can.
wireless multiplayer. But for more serious competitions, LAN play is also possible. I almost forgot to mention that the Inkling music scene is flourishing. You can play Squid Beats 2 and time your button presses to the beat.
Yeah, that's his amiibo reward last time. Cool.
Notice this manhole, or squid hole in the plaza? It leads to the home of the Octarians, arch nemesis of the Inklings. Venturing here will put your prowess to the test. Stand alone against a multitude of challenges, and an army of menacing Octarians. It's also a great place to learn the battle basics.
Calamari
You
rings
can
jumping
take
through.
different weapons into battle and master their many uses and
Oh,
nuances
it's
in
getting a little
combat
blurry.
situations.
A little blurry. That's okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, still have this invisible
What's
stuff.
up with Marie? She looks awfully worried about something. Well, we've
Teasers.
seen some fresh weapons, gear, and stages today. But what more can science
5 more minutes.
How about some content updates? New weapons are in development. Say hello to the Brella.
Splatbrella.
Much like an umbrella, it offers both beauty and functionality.
That's
Press and hold
cool.
the button to open it up and block enemy attacks.
You don't seem that
If you
mobile,
continue
but I
holding
like it.
down the button, you can even do this. Of course, once used, you won't be able to open it.
It can charge. That's awesome.
Plus,
I like it.
New special weapons are on the way.
That looks cool. That's cool.
And of course, new gear too. Fashion is a fickle beast after all.
I see some old gear in there.
Over time, more stages will become available. as
That
well.
looks nice.
Over at the lab, we're crazy excited to calculate the many ways.
I knew they
the
showed 2 more stages.
Expect weapon, gear, and stage updates for around a year, along with 2 long years
Yes!
of Splatfests. I
Splatfest.
guess you could say it'll stay fresh.
Ice cream and
But
cupcakes.
what is a Splatfest anyway? I'm
Ice
sure
cream.
some of you know them even better than me. These events split players into 2 sides and pit them against each other in 4-on-4 matches for a limited time. Each Splatfest has a polarizing theme, leaving players with one option: pick a side and compete to win in turf war. May the freshest team win.
They updated music
And
if
for
you can
the
hear
first
it.
time, you
Not
can
quite the
fight
same.
alongside your
But,
friends on the
same
team.
song, but just kind of updated. Or remixed. Boom, dead.
Now, before you go, I have this little video for you. I don't know
What do you
how
have?
or why it exists, and yet here it is.
Got 3 minutes left. Under 3 minutes. A music video? This is gonna be cool. Expect 1 year of content updates. Nice. Marina. Okay. And Pearl. So 2 amiibo to buy. Off the hook. So they're gonna come up with, for every Splatoon that comes out, they're gonna come out with a new pop star or duo. I do like the song. There's Spike, or someone like Spike. Squid rap indeed. That's what they're ending off with? Alright. Yeah, it's them. $7.15. Wait, $7.15? Yeah. What are you guys talking about? Ice cream all the way. Ice cream all the way. You got me biased. You're a rapper and a singer. I'm always gonna go singer. Sorry. Don't.
So, the question is,
okay.
Are you a cake connoisseur or an ice cream aficionado? Download the
Ice
free
cream.
demo on Nintendo eShop. Choose your side on July 15th from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Time, 1 week before the game launches.
Yes.
Thanks for watching.
Okay. Nothing else? Nothing? Dang. I swear they was gonna release the controllers. Well, that was the Splatoon 2 Direct that we got. We're having Splatfest. I didn't, at this moment right now, I didn't really get any hard impressions on how to participate in that. They said it was happening a week before the game comes out. I don't know. Trying to look up some information on the media, but that was pretty sweet. I'm happy to see that there's 2 new pop stars, because Marie's not in the whole pop star situation, at least really in the thick of it, and Callie is missing, so the duo's not there. So they had to find new people. It's an industry that constantly evolves and has new people. So kind of like our current fashion and music industry, just got to keep going. But I like the new weapons of that Splatbrella, which is pretty cool, and then that one charger thing that blows up huge bubbles of ink and then you just explode them somehow. Then the new gear looked cool. Salmon Run looks fun, and Salmon Run's at certain times of the day, and they announced that. I think that's pretty cool. So it makes it so that everyone participates in that, as opposed to just it being a mode that you just do, and when you're done with all the gear, you just stop playing it. So I like that they separated that out. But I have to figure out what that My goodness. How do you participate in that? Marina's a waifu? Oh, jeez. I'm reading a lot of stuff on Twitter.
I think it's gonna be like a test fire. I think it's gonna be like a test fire.
I think it's going to be like a test fire as well. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, they did a new roller and a new gun and it's new dualies. Marina just reminds me of Mariah Carey. And then the little rap girl, which I already forgot the name of. Marina's is new waifu. Jeez. Pearl. That's right. That makes sense because she's small and white. Small and white. But yeah, that's essentially it. I guess keep your eyes out for Splatoon stuff that's going to come out. Marina's, what'd you say? Marina's the best waifu now. That's funny. So people really like Marina. Poor Pearl. She's already getting bad reception because Marina's already up there. Ninja Squid is in there. Or Ninja Swim. Not Stealth Jump. Stealth Jump's not in there. Yeah, that is awesome. Everyone's announcing that it's the Splatfest is going to be the week before, but they're not announcing how it's happening. Yeah, demo event. There we go. So you're right. That's awesome. So there you have it. Retweeting all the Nintendo stuff because they're the best. That's funny. Okay. Anyways, you don't want to listen to me just reading off information on my phone on Twitter. So thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys next time. Again, thank you for having this experience with me. It's really enjoyable. I loved the direct. It was really good. Learned a lot of good stuff about new weapons, new gear, learned about new abilities, learned about new specials, two new maps. I did predict the 2 new maps. I don't know if they're gonna do it for Splatfest, but I knew that they're gonna do another test fire. But having the test fire be a Splatfest, that's amazing. But okay, guys. So, anyways, I'll catch you guys later in the next video. And so, I don't know. Take care and enjoy yourselves. Bye.